Hi, this is IK. Welcome to replacing root 5 with root 6. Here is application, but in last video I get fast and some recently video I get fast in creation of admin and fast forward. It is against what I learn you, but I told you this video not learn you but learn me, and I know what is good for learning because I create I do wrong. This is one example. I get fast forward to admin, and after finishing this video about Redux, I want to replace router 5 with last version router 6, and I did that very fast, and I have a complicated situation because I don't think enough about router 6. At first I must repeat router 6 in application where I used it, and good thinking before then going to admin. Tactical. I must thinking about strategy and tactic how to go in admin, because admin is a complete new application. It was always as that. It is a new React Redux application. There is a separate part, must be strongly differentiate, strongly bordered in a file system, strongly bordering with limited from home page and home and public site. But I start, and what I have problem, you will see I give number one duplicate files, what I need for home and what I need for admin, and I fast forward duplicate, only attach number 1 in name, it is different, and change that file for admin. But it is that name nothing, it is not descriptive name. It is not descriptive name. And when you have 1, 2, same name, plus 1, 2, 3, plus title, it is step by step. When and you go in design, step by step, you go in spaghetti code, absolutely. And because of that, I get back on application 431. Here it is, and in that application we have router 5 package, just router 5. Here it is React Router DOM. It is this version, and I must go and little look at router 6. But at first, this is 431. I create a new application because this I don't work all in one application, and because beginner don't know get Git and don't go to commit position, and me, if I get all in one application and look at in commit this, commit that, it is not practical, because I must create branches. I must, for example, like now, I can get back to position like this, and start from that position. It is a new branch in tree, and all that complicate beginners, totally beginners, when clone my application to go to different commit, etc. And work like that. It is better for beginners when downloaded or clone my from my repository in Git. And I will create now a new application. This application state like this because it is indexed and tagged in description below video, and beginners expect that see what I spoke in the video. But if I go now in that application, go ahead and create commit by commit by commit, beginner will look at, when open that, will look at total others application. It will be first impression, and they must know about Git order to go to some commit before, and in the description I must say which commit they must go, and instruction for that, etc., etc. No, never mind. To create new application, it is very simple, and I can do that, and to have a commodity in a new application work ahead. Here is 431. This is all about Redux. It is 90%, over 90% JavaScript. There is no HTML, CSS. It is only JavaScript, minimum HTML, and CSS nothing. And I start from that. How? Like this. Here it is. I start new, click Shift, and click new window of editor. I call file open. I call nothing call. I create. In that new. Here it is. I create new application. Terminal, new terminal. All my application is here. Look at in this terminal, and in this it is part of all my application in desktop. Here it is. Control C, and now get back here and CD, call that path here it is. And now npx execution. It is starting application create React app 439. It is not a descriptive name, but it was until now most practical for me, because of the reason that what I said before. Because of that, I have a lot of application, and descriptive name is impossible. It is also some confusion. Number is the simplest one, and I always can and video say about what it is in, and I can in Git repository give some link to video and some explanation. Until now, I didn't do that. What is also against my theory of learning, because in Git repository I must write something description, something documentation, but because there is no that there, it also means that all information is in video, in description of video, and it means that my Git repository is only useful to people who look at my video, and it is example how I don't use channel of Git repository to the best possible kind of usefulness, with some description, and people who coming that to Git can from but don't know for my video can go to my video. Every channel is interesting, but we have no time for a lot of it cost your time to have a lot of channel, and this moment I focus on YouTube channel only. I can speak until it working. Okay, I now pause a little. Here it is. I don't know, go now CD and write 439, but I file open folder where that folder 439. Here it is 439, and get started and npm start. Yes. Here it is. Now I have here 431 and this new 438, and I will copy. I can have okay, and here also copy must here it is. Okay, we have up and this is map features up, for example, up, copy, and here is right, paste. Okay, now here is up. Now features, copy. Here is source, paste. Up features, and now index, copy, and index paste. Okay, I change it, and up.js copy and paste up. It is all, but I must up.js delete, and here is a rename. Okay, and in index also, index delete, and rename index copy, and I didn't. Here it is. What I what I delete, what I am just deleting, edit, undo, edit, undo, yeah, index CSS I am delete. Okay, now this index.js delete. Now rename index.js. Now I will start, Control C, yes, start, and I hope yes. Yes, okay. I must Control C, yes. I must install, it is enough, React router 5, no, router DOM monkey version 5. And now start. Or I can, yes. What now is problem? Date fence. I don't remember what I do. Oh, all about React Redux. I find in I forget for React Redux and Redux toolkit, etc. I get back and Control C, yes. I go back. I get back. And I find that installation. Look at Redux Toolkit, npm I Redux.js Toolkit. Enter. Here is also Redux, and for we need only Redux reducer Redux. Reducer Redux. Here it is. npm I React Redux. Need it. Okay, and now always we can look here. No. I can go. I need about date. Finish date. Look at how all my order is remembered here. But there is a maybe better method, and it is, yeah, here it is. And that method is copy date dash fns, copy in Google, and Google will give us order of npm. It is, I did like this, but sometimes did like now. Okay, it is good. Enter. It is about date. What we need for date, post, every comment, there is a date, and we need that for that. It is finished, and npm start now. Yes. Here it is. Posts, users, users post. Add post, author, save post. Here it is, last post is here. All is like I want that to be, it is copy, and now that application 439 will be used for translate router 5 to router 6. Before that, I open router 6. Open router 6. Here it is. I will open one window, Shift, and file open recent router 6. Router 6 npm start. At first, little remember what is it in front end. yes. Yeah, here it is. Home, here is dates, home dates. Search box is not interesting for now for us. Must be one by one. This moment is in front of us is router 5 change replace with router 6. I will work that in the next video, and this video I'm going to finish now. Look at only here dates, and here it is. Okay, and I a little study router 6, the code, repeat from maybe I listen video about that, my video about that. Where it is app.js, here is only link. Remember this outlet, and remember, of course, I at first must install, and index is index.js. Here is a root. Interesting thing about index, and look at root home. It is app element, React element. It is first opening. It is parents to all others. And look at, there is no self-closed, because all this down is on that component, app component is first component in hierarchy, who will be called. And because all other component is dependent of that app and will be on app, I know when you must counter that root where is open, where is not self, where is self closed. For example, this root is inside. This is opening element, React element, opening root, and closed of that is down. Here it is. It means that all root inside, all root are child. All root here is a child of app component. Of course, that child, there is a oven child, but here is first middle management component, call it like that. Middle management, if app is top management, here is a middle management, and only on component, when open one component, we can see what is, but now what component is a child of that component. Here is index, and here is root. Look at, again, it is a root parent of, look at, again open. It is not closed, it is open, and there is this root, again index, dates, and here is, it is a self-closed, look at, and root date ID, here is a self, and we finished a root. this root here is closed, a closed tag of this root dates. It means that inside path dates will be open dates, and all this root is dependent of that. Look at date ID, but we have dates date ID. Look at here, dates, and only when we click we have ID, but at first we have dates, and it is because of that parent-child relationship. Now we have this number, and we have that like this, thankfully to router 6, this combination of here is only column date ID. It is a child root of dates. Here is a date. Okay, it is done, and here is a root. If there is nothing, if cannot find what we ask, will be that. For example, let's go to C. Here, if I call and there is nothing here. It means communication. When we type some address, it is better to see communication that application said us there is nothing here. Then don't write and don't construct that anything, and will be something what browser decided to give, to present. Okay, it is okay. A little repeat in that, and now in the next video I start replace router 5. I didn't look at router 5 because it's not interesting for us, losing time, because we have excellent router 6, and we can construct router 6. Okay, in next video I will build that process, try to create it, and I work now in detail, slowly, because I practically jump in my video, that and it is that error about my error in learning, because I want to go to admin structure, and I jumped this process, how I translate router 5 to router 6, and how I construct. I didn't think about construction of admin, but get inside of that without strategy before. And of course, there is a lot of problems. I have a very difficult situation where I don't know what some file do, because there is no organize. I'm not organized that admin part, and I didn't stay on the ball in the conversion from router 5 to router 6, and now I want that error, my error in learning, correct. And you see, because of that, learn slowly, don't skip something what you must get back, like like me now. Learning is adventure, and in adventure there is no routine. In adventure, big eyes, every is impressive, new, and every is discovery, every is institute in your head, and every is first time if you are beginner, totally beginner. Thank you. If you know somebody that needs a video like this, tell them about. If you like it. This my video go to workshop. I work like a workshop. I don't go immediate stress. I get from a totally beginner and like now here when I produce new application, React application, and I from now I work in front of you in video. I work in getting process what I didn't work before, or didn't work hard and slow, and I will go in, and my video is ideal for workshop, and you can work in that workshop with me. There is a comment you can ask. Okay, say about sharing about this video, and we can form one community what working together and help one another. Thank you for watching this video.